So Luka Doncic is proving me right. Slowly but surely, he is proving me right that he is, in fact, one of the three best players in the world. My opinion, the best player in the world is between him. I've always had it that it's between him and Jokic. I think I've flipped a lot. I mean this over the last 2 or 3 years, I've flipped a lot between Luka and Jokic. But the only time that I really flipped for more than a while to Jokic was Luka last season. I didn't know if the shape Luka was going to commit back in. I don't think he was necessarily out of shape, but clearly wasn't at his peak. But right now we are watching Luka at his absolute peak playing for the Lakers. And they went and beat the Memphis Grizzlies yesterday. But I have to say, this has been one of the best starts to a season anybody has ever had. So Luka is out here. Obviously, it's in the NBA Cup. 44, 12, and 6 assists. 44, 12, and 6 assists. Are we all okay? Are we all okay? Teams actually do not have an answer for this man. Sidestep threes, bang. Teams actually just genuinely don't have an answer for him. Luka coming out there, dribbling left off the P&R, sidestep three. Yeah, that's easy. For a guy who is not particularly athletic, he's not particularly, he's not explosively athletic. Just that body control. Just the ability to slow down, get to his spot, and just not be fazed by anything. Cedric Howard's doing all he can to guard him. Oh my God. This is just one of those I'm just better than you at basketball moves. Oh yeah, we're going to go and flat hedge this screen. Oh, nope, I'm going to go behind my back and put up an all-footed layup. Oh, we're going to send a double team. Nope, we're back in a single coverage. It doesn't matter how fast you are. I'm still getting whatever look I want. I'm getting whatever look I want. You guys can be bigger, stronger, faster than me. It really doesn't matter. Hopefully my internet reconnects. Apologies. My internet's been really, really iffy the last few days. Normally when I turn on my PC, my internet gets really iffy. But he has the ability to throw that pass, get it back off Jackson Hayes, bang. And by the way, the fact Jackson Hayes is trying to become a naturalized Slovenian citizen, for me, is one of the funniest things of all of this. The man is so much wanting to be tied to Luka to stay in the league that he wants to become Slovenian. The naturalized player rule is an absolute joke. I don't understand why it's not like the football rule, where you actually have to have some link to the country. You have to have a grandparent there. You have to have lived in a country there. It's at least our naturalized player, Neil Quinn, his dad was from Dublin. At least our naturalized player is Irish. Is of Irish descent. Jackson Hayes, just like Anthony Randolph, Mike Toby, and I can't remember who else they brought in this year, have is zero Slovenian in them. But he might be a Slovenian. But they're down again. They're down 14 points here to start the second half. Luka Doncic. Jalen Wells on him. It doesn't really matter. Gets the rescreen. No. He's just so difficult to guard. He's actually just nearly impossible to guard. Just because the one thing is most people that you're guarding are most people that you have to guard are bigger, stronger, faster. He's bigger and stronger. But he doesn't have the athleticism advantage. He's the one player that I would say doesn't have it. And even though he doesn't have the athleticism advantage, he's still going to get his whenever he wants. Up three, drives in, should be a dunk. Nah, let's conserve energy. Let's conserve energy. This is a team that is now above 500. That obviously, look, Austin Reeves still had 20 again last night. It's just what this man is doing is I'm going to say it's nothing we've ever seen before. We've definitely seen it before. But he was a big reason why this game got completely out of hand. And Luka, for me, Like, I genuinely think that Luka Doncic, there are not that many better players in the history of the sport than Luka Doncic. Like, he is breaking 40-point record. Like, he's just set a record that literally has just been only him and Wilt. 3 40-point games in a row to start off a season. It's me and Mark Rutsu. Like, it's literally just him and Wilt Chamberlain. And that's what I mean. It's like with the Jokic records, like Wilt is his own record book. But if you set a record where it's only you and Wilt, you may as well hold the record. If a record says joins Wilt Chamberlain as the only, just like all those Jokic things, we may as well consider it a record. Like, Wilt Chamberlain was a 7'1" freak athlete playing in an era of plumbers and chemical engineers. And if you want to say, oh, you're exaggerating, I'm sorry. Like, Terry Dischinger literally was a part-time basketball player. He was an all-star. He played basketball part-time. Why? Because he wanted to be a chemical engineer. And he became a dentist. And now we're in an era where it's not only the best players in America. It's the best players in the world. And yes, clearly there are exceptions to that rule. Like, the NBA is not the 450 best players in the world, but it's 450 of the best. Of the best, let's just say, if you subtract developmental players, it's probably 450 of the best 1,000 players in the world. Because obviously the NBA with their developmental system and 15 roster spots, you can carry players that maybe aren't quite good enough, as long as you're able to, keep them, as long realistically as you're able to keep them getting better, you can have them for a while. But yeah, it's just a case when it comes to Luka Doncic where we are looking at, I'm not gonna say something we've never seen. Like, we're looking at a player, we've never seen a player play ball with the ease of Luka Doncic. Like, he's averaging, he is literally 44-12, 49-11, 43-12. He has literally had 3 40-point double-doubles in a row. And again, he was 2 assists and 1 point off a 50-point triple-double. He was 1 assist last night off a 43-point triple-double. Like, what Luka Doncic is doing right now is absolutely crazy. And I think we're kind of underselling how good Luka Doncic has been because of how good Wemby's been, and we can only seem to hype one player at a time with the way basketball is right now and the way our mentalities towards the sports are. It seems like we're only allowed to hype one player at a time, but I'm not doing that. Luka Doncic is having a historically great year, as is Wemby, as is Giannis. Like, we should all just be thankful that we are now watching an era of basketball where we get to watch some of the greatest players of all time play at their peaks. And look, Luka Doncic, peak for peak, is probably in the top. I'm trying to think of where I would rank Luka all time. Like, I want to just see how many, who has made the most all NBA first teams. I need to just check that. Can StatMuse? Players the most all NBA first team. Shout out StatMuse. So, like, Luka Doncic, Wilt Chamberlain has 10 and he's 25th. Like, Luka Doncic is 5 and they were 5 in a row. Do you put peak for peak Luka Doncic top 100 all time already? I think you do. I genuinely think you do. I don't care that he's been in the league, 7 years. He's made a finals. He's made a conference finals. He's done more in his career. I don't care that he didn't win an MVP. I've never seen a man average 35, 9, and 9, or 35, 10, and 9, and miss out on an MVP for I don't know what reason. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. I'll see you guys.